The unique Iridium star constellation was put up in the deceased 90s to connection telephone call to any position on the Earth. The feature will go on, but the new satellites conduct several append-ons to supporting further services. One is tracking technique to surveil the movements of planes. Friday's Gerfalcon start was the 8th in a episode of missions how include put a full of 75 country-of-the-art space vehicle in orbital. Just 66 interlinked platforms are in fact required to run the web, so the additional 9 will act as spare. The Iridium facility seemed a wonder while at first entered. In a stocky telephone, it was probable to do and get telephone call everywhere, in deserts, up top mountains and though at the poles. Yet, the original business couldn't pay behind its growth loans and went bosom. The essence how founded, released of the obligation, has with constructed a powerful industry. It now has more than rather than a millionth subscriber. Lot of the industry yet revolves about telephone call, but a quickly increasing sector is focused on the switch of easy statute messages of associated machinery, such as vehicles and industry machinery. Which technologists occasionally urge IoT, the Web of Things. Creature capable to work a completely updated star constellation would get the business to a new standard, told CEO Matt Dush. It tool our web will eventually reach the finance autonomy and safety how makes a Sputnik carrier safe and success, and creates a lot of opportunities for us how we've never had up, he said reporters. The is a big transactions for our customers, our partners and openly for the production himself. One of such new opportunities is the radio how we'll choose up the machine-dependent observation broadcast, ADSB, messages inflated out by plane. 2 times the other, planes will paper their stance, rate and line with ADSB transponders. Already the data is helping the tracking and control of air area above Earth, and the Sputnik receivers are set to include a main effect above the oceans wherever aeroplanes are for the view of radar gun. The polar Atlantic, for example, is one of the brisk traffic lobby in the planet, processing on 550,000 movements a year. But the present absence of actual time appearance tool air transportation must pursue regimented tracks, supporting a division of the near plane of 23 to 40 maritime miles. Which area-based ADSB will enable us to do is bring the division norm to 15 maritime miles, in link and to the party, explainable NATS Security CEO, Alastair Muir. It increases the power but more than importantly as well enables an entire lot of security and some benefits for our customers in honor of more gas effectiveness, and later apparently CO2 emissions. Iridium has set up a business named Ariane to see following its ADSB services, and NATS has undertaken an justice stake in the industry. One of the services is an alarm framework for airlines to speak them if an aircraft in their navy has begun to stray of its planned path. Malaysia Airlines, that lose view of MH370 in mystery occasion in 2014, will be a user. A nice quantity of big planes are already adjusted in ADSB transponders, but US and Europe regulators include set 2020 as a difficult last date for such how dong t yet include them to get them adjusted. We are on ordinary reception 13 trillion plane stance messages per monthly and are waiting 1 day. The framework is completely operative following the recent start to get above 25 trillion per monthly, told Don Thoma, Ariane's director.